All right, check, check. Can you guys hear us? Can you hear us? Sorry about that, guys. You missed our wonderful intro. So basically, I'll run through for you one more time. Right now is a normal round of seeding, but we're going to have 3 rounds of qualifying tomorrow, and they're going to stagger the heats. So all your fastest guys aren't going to be in one heat. Like your top guy is going to be in in heat one. Your second qualifier is going to be in heat two. Your third qualifier is going to be in heat three, and so on and so forth. And they're going to stagger it that way, like an oval race. And then first place in a heat is going to get 1 point. Second place is going to get 2 points. Third place is three, so on and so forth. And then at the end of qualifying, if there's ties, we're going to go back to the seeding round tomorrow night. So this is going to be interesting. Plus, guys, we have a lot of fun racing happening. We're going to have 2 Dash for Cash races tomorrow night after racing. Those are 5-lap races. I've won a Dash for Cash here before. It's so cool to like come home with an extra $100. And then oh, it's loose out there right now, guys. The track is pretty dry. The track needs some water. I went out there for practice a little bit ago, and it was a little looser than normal. But anyway, we're gonna have a hooligan race. We're gonna have a mini team melee on Sunday, guys. We're in for a great weekend of racing. So all right. I am going to have to go through tech here in just a moment. Well, Caden Sawyer's going to take the overall win. Caden got 131, Jacob got a 132, and Kobe with a 155. Caden and Jacob battling it out in that seating.
Very, very cool. So, yeah, guys, sorry about that. It's, always at the beginning, there's a little snafu here and there, but we're looking good. It looks like we're getting a little bit too dark there. So let's get back over to here. We're working through those small little bugs to begin with. But Joe, it's a really cool setup that they have here.
Yes.
For this new heads up.
Definitely. I'm really excited for it. Like I was saying during the introduction, nobody heard. So in round 2, they're going to invert the field. So the bottom guy is going to start first. I'm hoping to get a point or 2 off of that myself. I'm hoping to snag home a higher place finish than I would normally get.
Yeah, it's going to be good. You need to bump it a little bit more, Chris. Bump it a little bit more up. We're working with Chris right now just to kind of get that lighting just right. That looks about good right there.
I am going to have to go through tech here, Matt, because I got 3 minutes till I'm up.
All right, let's do this thing. So, yeah, guys, they got this awesome seating round here where this will basically categorize you into a staggered qualifying round. So the top guys are not going to be with the other top guys. So they'll take, like, let's say 3, 3, and 3 and mix them into the next, row of them and into the next one, and then it's a points format. So they'll take your points, and all 3 of them count. So you have to pretty much run all 3, and those will give you points in each round, almost like a Reedy race format. So you'll get those points. And then they do some heads up magic right there, and that will qualify you into the main event come tomorrow. So it's a pretty cool setup. It's a little bit something new. I guess this is how they do it at the Chili Bowl. So it's cool to see. But we are excited for it.
Okay. Yep.
Again, apology for the no sound there, my good friends.
Let's see. I think you can march over there to the top of the hill. There's a cone that's a terrible spot to go in. You can get with that. It's going to go Bo, Matthew, Cody, Brandon, Tristan, David, and Quentin drivers.
About to get this next one going. Larry Tom goes, sounded better without Matt. Thanks, Larry. This sucking guy right here. We'll actually be at Hobby Action next week for their big oval race. Put up there, Larry. What oval race are you going to be at? And I'm not going to announce what oval race we're going to be at. How about that, Larry? With 2:20 left to go in this one, looks like Bo Jacobson going to be leading us out in this red and black mobile. So it looks to be seating is going to be a consecutive setup. Is that correct there, Chris? Or are they taking total time? So 3 consecutive laps is what they're going to be going on. Looks to be still a little bit dark in there. Maybe we can bump it a little bit more here in the next qualifier. The next seating race, I should say. As race number 3 about to come up here next. The second heat of 13.5 stadium truck. So Larry Tom there drops that it's called the J Concepts Western Worlds Oval Race. So Larry's a big oval guy now. Big oval guy there at Hobby Action. They have an integrated oval track into their 10 scale off-road tracks. So it's a very cool setup that they run there. And Larry's skills on the controller have deemed him to only be an oval racer from now on. So that's also why he has 2 big oval races, because he's like, I got a chance at getting a podium. Much love to Larry Tom there at Hobby Action. Good peoples there in Chandler, Arizona. Larry Tom putting that little link there in the chat, guys. Go and check that out. Guys, go check it out. So if you're a big oval guy, you're going to want to be there next weekend. We'll be doing some coverage. Maybe our last coverage for Hobby Action. I don't know. It's either that or Larry's like, I can't find nobody else. So we got Bo Jacobson coming around. Going to be in that number 1 slice. Still leading this one on that 3 consec. Looks like a 1:15.47 there on that bottom left-hand screen. Special thanks to rcgtiming.com for all their help with their amazing overlays, timing, and scoring. Looking great there. So Bo Jacobson looking to take this one home. He's 3 seconds up on Brandon Hood. Looks like Oprah and Robin Hood together, Hood. Larry Tom says he's got a 1990s camcorder. This is true. I've seen your audio setup, Larry. We totally negate that puppy. That's why you got to bring us in every time, because we could set you up with a setup, but the audio's still terrible at Hobby Action. That is actually a true thing. We need to upgrade that entire setup. They got good internet now. We got good internet at Hobby Action, so that is a good thing. We're here again, once again, at the ProTech RC Off-Road Championships here at HobbyTown, HobbyPlex, Omaha, Nebraska. 2024 was 20 years of celebration. Can't thank our good friends at A-Main Hobbies, Coyote, ProTech RC for all their support of this amazing facility and this race. As they blow the track right now, they're getting everything set up. It's a pretty cool setup overall. It's a very, very cool setup they have here. So on the inside and behind me, you can see. So It's all our setup right here. You can't see it, but behind us is obviously the pits. Right up top, that is their full hobby shop. So it's like a triple layer. So there's hobby shop, pits, and then below as you go outside, that is the racetrack that you see right here. So through the doors, that would be literally right back there. So you see the people coming out of that little cubby hole. That is where you would enter into the pit area. So it's an awesome covered area here. They open up these bay doors, and then they race nitro in here. So they'll have like the Techno RC Plex series out here. They run the INS series here. A ginormous facility that in California, Arizona would cost about $1 billion. So we can't have nice things there. But here, Omaha, Nebraska, this has been an awesome addition here. As we got, that's a cool shot actually. Look at that thing. That's a cool shot. I think Joe Zaire Jr. is in this one. He's going to be in that aqua right there. That's him. That aqua green color right there. The white stripe. That's going to be Joe Zaire. Be on the mic with you guys most of the day. Look at Shu right there. Look at that guy. Look at that dude right there. I've never seen Shu in a half before. He's got that Team Coyote hat right there. Look at that Mod Live media sticker on there. Look. Oh, man. What's up? What's up with that? I like it. I need to make him a Bluegrass RC sticker. He goes underneath that as well. But Shu, shooting all those amazing photos that you guys see. That dude is a machine. So we're about to get this one started here. Larry Tom says, a GoFundMe. I know. We all need a GoFundMe in our lives. 13.5 Stadium Truck Heat, 2 of 3. About to get started here. All right, we are about to get started. First one coming around. All right, we're about to get this puppy going. Following along, look, that looks to be a TLR truck. I think they just re-released those things. I'm hearing lots of TLRs out in the field here at the Plex. Oh, getting caught up on the pipe there. Doubling out. Make it look nice and easy. That may have been John Bearding. He's going to be running in the red right now. He'll drop down. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, nobody's gotten a 3 consec yet. That's right. We're kind of waiting on that with 2 minutes left to go in this one. Take your 3 consecutive laps. Let you know how you're doing. So John Beardy going to go by at that 25.9. Fleming running a little bit long. And it looks like Bearding has his 3 in the bag right now at that 117.9. It's going to be a 115.3 from Bo Jacobson in the first one. That's going to definitely take this one so far. With 1:10 left to go in this one. Where are you guys racing at this weekend? Let's get the chat going. Where are you guys racing at? Comment in. I know where we are. HobbyTown, HobbyPlex here in Omaha, Nebraska. Pretty cool little spin on the racing here.
35 seconds here. Quick 3 minutes. Just take it, trucks, making that trickle part of the field. John down with 115.6, just behind.
All right, with 20 seconds left to go. Bearding now 0.3 of a second. Bo Jacobson 0.3 ahead right now, so he needs this lap for sure to get him on that proper time. We got Tyler Fleming. He's going to drop back down. Looks like Joe Zaire at least jumped up. That's going to put him at a 118.1, less than 0.1 of a second ahead of Fleming. That's behind him on the track. As time has expired, John Bearding will go up to that number 1 slot. They're 0.3 of a second here for Bearding. There at the end, Aaron Kunn right there. He's going to go 0.0, what was that, 0.05? 5-1 seconds there ahead of Joe Zaire Jr., your announcer for the weekend here. We got Bearding, Aaron, Joe Zaire, Fleming, Lang. Let's go. I have to get some more of those pictures up right there. Kyle Penley saying he's going to hobby action. Let's go. All right. 13.5 Stadium Truck coming on up next. Heat 3 of 3. So we're going to see who's able to do what. Oh, Joe Zaire, did he just trip right there? Just face planted down? Oh, man. It was on camera. I'm going to have to bring up the instant replay later on. That one camera a little bit weird. There we go. For some reason, our receivers not being very nice.
Give me 1 second. No, hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, very good. I need my march back up in watch one. Maybe there's 7 of you.
I did turn it up.
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
Less than 5.
Shoot a time marshal there with the camera, so please do not think he's a marshal. He is invisible. We got 2 more that should be coming. John's out there, right? Barry? Okay, Aaron just came out there. Joe Jr.'s out there. Where's Tyler Fleming at? You're from Tyler Fleming. How about Tyler Fleming? I want to go to camp marshal because of his shoulder. So I need 1 volunteer court marshal for Tyler Fleming over the 4 corner. We cannot have that one open. That one would be terrible that open.
All right. Adrastos. No, they will not be this weekend.
Thanks, Mason. All right, Jake Wiggs, you're going to go tell him. Here we go.
All right, we got a good stock of guys here. One of them, Jake Wiggs. He's always very, very fast. Usually see him at our good friends at Island Speedway. All right, so Beardy going to hold this one down at 115 flat right now. we get this one going.
Actually, if she goes to truck tomorrow morning, then we probably will come on the trucks in just 2 weeks. All right, we're together. Come on, racing 4, short course coming up next.
Unplug it and plug it back in. I got these new receivers and I love them, but they like to, because they get like crazy distance. So like right now we're going through like 3 block walls and quite a bit of distance, and they're like, bam, they're jamming. But every once in a while I'll have this weird little dropout, and I think it's doing like a scan. So I need to look into how to lock in the channel, because it has like 7 channels, and what it'll do is if it goes down, it tries to search for another channel, and when it's searching, it kills the feed. So that sucks. So I'm trying to, but with my older ones I had a little bit less distance, but they'd either be good or they wouldn't be good. So I think these can be awesome. They just don't need to have where they cycle through the channels, which is a problem. So Jake Wiggs going to take over the top spot right now in this one. Wiggs going to be leading us out. Always very fast here out of Wiggs. I think Wiggs is on an X-ray plan these days. I want to say it used to be TLR. I could be wrong there on Wiggs. Got Anthony Santee going to be in that P2. So Santee right there doing his thing. Greco right there in that 3 slot. Ten seconds left to go. Looks like Wiggs, man, just absolutely full sending it. Oh, a little bit of ripping a wheelie out of there with the 113.2. I battled it out with Wiggs actually in truck when I was running Sammy's center drive truck. That thing was awesome. His TLR Visions racing truck, that thing was super fun to drive. Wiggs gonna snatch that one. Anthony Santee gonna go P2. Shane Alberto. I said that terribly. Sam White, Tim, Steve, Charles. All right, they're getting those blowers back out and going again here. Race number 5 about to make its debut. So short course coming up next, heat 1 of 1. That's going to be Aaron, Tyler Fleming, Ashley, David, Dalton, John Beardy, and Kyle Sawyer. Amazing facility out here in Omaha, Nebraska. If you guys have never been, I would highly recommend it. Well, how did it go there, Joe?
Not as bad as I thought it would, but not as good as I'd hoped. It's like every time I go out there, the track is different. Every time. It was really good that time. There's one thing I noticed with like Jake Wiggs' truck when he's out there marshalling. His tires are slapping. Mine aren't at all.
Got it.
So he's got all the grip.
All right, so Joe, happy with his run, but not happy. I think you still got like a top 5 or you're top 10. You're in the A sort,
Top
I think.
6 or 7.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But with how this race works, it doesn't really matter. You will be probably at one of the top sorts of the others, so it's actually probably not a bad thing, depending.
So let's say I'm 6. If there's 3 heats, I'm going to be second in the 3rd heat.
Got it.
But
That's pretty sweet.
But the problem is, though, since it was a mediocre seeding run, if it comes down to it, down to a tiebreaker, that could bite me.
Got it.
So I'm just going to have to do the absolute best I possibly can and get the least amount of points.
We have it on camera.
We need one more marshal down in the bottom.
All right, they're looking for marshals here. We'll just about getting this race started. Super Sing, I wish Hot Race made stadium truck tires. Their V1 slicks are incredible for Buggy. I've been seeing a lot of Hot Race success lately there, Joe.
So this is rumor mill and secondhand information. But I heard in Milwaukee what they're doing with the cars running Hot Race and the 2-wheel buggies. They've been putting in gear diffs and sway bars.
Wow, so they're getting that much grip.
They're getting that much grip.
Man, oh man.
So, and I mean, huge. All right, we got short course out here running. We got one full heat of this. Oh, is Kyle Sawyer is here. I got to talk to that guy. So Kyle Sawyer has his own 3D printed RC car company.
Okay.
Super good dude. We got Tyler Fleming in this one running the PR stuff. John Berding in this one. Dalton Conrad in this one. No matter how fast Dalton gets, he's always going to run a short course, I think. He loves this class.
He's out not
So this is your 13.5 short course. Oh, a little bit of a bobble, lands on his wheels. This will not be one. That is Tyler Fleming. They'll put Ashley McCormick up to the lead, but they're only on lap number 2 right now. But the short course is looking good out there. Might be making a little bit of a comeback. Trucks in general are making a little bit of a comeback. Team Associated coming out with their mini truggy. That's going to ignite truck a little more. That's going to also push a little bit of tire development. I'm really excited for that. Now, here, there's mini truggy never stopped here, which is cool. So to have another option here is like huge. All right, we got 1:10 left to go in this heat. Tyler Fleming ripping it up with that PR with Ashley McCormick in the 2. John Berding in the 3. A little bit of a bobble, but that's all right. Tyler's getting those trucks around excellent. He was, I believe he was in my seating. A little bit of a front flip there. That triple is tough with the truck. I would assume it's way harder with the short course than a stadium. With the stadium, you go a little bit wide and hit it straight and you're fine. Short course is going to be a difficult situation. The camera's catching it pretty well. I would also like to, big kudos to Alex. All the elevation in this track. Because you go down, you go up into a diagonal straightaway. I think that's so cool, that diagonal straightaway. Then you're hitting this double. Now you're going uphill again. You're going uphill. Then you're going down a set of stairs. Alex does an excellent job building in useful elevation. All right. All right. Tyler Fleming's going to get this one with a 118. Oh, he beat me. Ashley McCormick with the 19.6. John Berdine with the 19.7. Close racing between McCormick and Bearding. All right. Ooh, expert two-wheel 17.5. So, see who's in this one. We got Jacob Schweisberger. We got Bo Jacobson, Andrew Thomas, Owen Vanderbeek, Orlando Martinez, Dylan Haas, and Jake Wiggs. We got two super fast guys from Bad Fast Hobbies. We got a Vanderbeek. We got Andrew. Dude, this is going to be a good heat. I bet we're going to see him 110s.
Yeah, it's good to see the Schweisberger and Wiggs out here. Usually they're only known, from what I've seen, is on carpet and, you know, them coming out to dirt tracks. It's pretty cool to see.
They play on the clay here and there, but yeah, they're mainly because Jake and his dad own Bad Fast Hobbies, Jake Wiggs. So
I'm guessing they also have a track out there?
yes, they also have a carpet track. I should have finished that thought. All right. 3 minutes of expert stock action coming your way.
Even though they're gonna do odd race. Me, I love they're doing racing for qualifying. So every race, every 20.
All right, Jacob, you're going to go first. At the top.
Come back from half.
All right, there is 2 heats of 17.5 expert, 2 heats of mod 2-wheel. It's good to see mod 2-wheel. And then we have 3 heats of independent 17.5. Their independent classes out here are fairly large. I want to say I won independent 2-wheel out here. It was 2019. I picked up a Dash for Cash win. It was an awesome time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that if I get into it.
All right, we're following along. I believe that's Jacob Schweisberger. Both Schweisberger and Wiggs do orange. It's like, man, they think too much alike. Yep, Jacob Schweisberger. He is your leader. Go. No, it just, Andrew Thomas with the 111.4. Bo Jacobson 113.3, Schweisberger 113.4, Owen 114.8. I wonder where Dalton Conrad is. He was here yesterday.
He's over there. I don't know what he's doing. His dad's out there. I was talking to him and his dad today.
Andrew Thomas, one of these young guns from the Omaha HobbyPlex out there throwing down a run. Because just like Alex said during the drivers' meeting, these seeding rounds can mean something, especially in such a tight class like Expert 17.5. All right, we got 50 seconds left to go. He is, oh, Schweisberger just goes, yeah, just go. I think it's going to finish as they stand. We'll see if Owen Vanderbeek jumps up a bunch. He's at a 113 too.
He might have had a bad one.
Oh, Owen up to a 112.9. Owen catching up. Sorry about the technical difficulties. There we go. We're back up. Right here. Oh, it looks like Owen's going to finish with the 112.7. Andrew with the 111.4. Andrew Thomas with a phenomenal run. Bo up into that 3 with the 113.388. And then it's Schweisberger and Wiggs. All right, all in, all done. Great run for them. Andrew setting himself apart from the rest of the field a little bit. We'll see if anybody has anything for him in race number 2 of 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy. We got her back up, Supra.
I'll tell you what, if you're out there watching, I know seating's not the most exciting thing in the world, but tomorrow you're going to want to like, share, and subscribe. This is going to be a different situation, guys. It's going to be all heads up racing. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, man. Alex is trying to get people to blow the track off.
This is a super fun race format. And, you know, I don't normally run clay. I haven't ran a modern vehicle on clay in 4 years. I had to build something for this race because heads-up racing is fun. In I would say pre-2000, that's how we did it. And then all of a sudden, we just did IFMAR, and everybody accepted it, which is fine. But now this is something different.
All right, Alex looking for his marshals.
This is 7 of 22.
No check from Alex Sturgeon yet. He's just on the microphone looking for marshals. We got Chad Rubin King in this one. We got Shane Alberico, Connor Herrick, TJ Williams, Dalton. Got a lot of fast young kids in here that can put down a run. Plus, Alex is known to put a run or two down at the HobbyPlex. You know, it's almost like he works here.
Yeah. Man. He's going to dart from the booth.
Yep, Super has you 1 of 44. Yep, it is 6:49 p.m. Central Standard Time.
All right, we're about ready to fire this one up. Does anybody have anything for Andrew Thomas's 111.4? There's a lot of talent in this one as well. Coming up next is going to be your two-wheel drive modified.
I believe Alex is also doing
And change.
Is there a 40 plus? I don't think there's a 40 plus.
Race number 9, we're going to have Alex Vanderbeek and Tom Rindernick racing it out. Oh, we do have one heat of 40 and over two-wheel modified as well to get through. So we have a lot of two-wheel drive buggies out there today. We're following along with Alex Sturgeon, the race director and your all-around manager here at the Omaha HobbyPlex. Looking phenomenal out there. He's running the new Losi, I believe. The new TLR. He's been digging the car. The dude, you know, dropped his chassis sponsor years and years ago. He just always finds his way back to TLR. He loves them. Frost Mac checking in. One of 44 says there's a 7-hour difference from where he's at. Oof. Tomorrow morning, racing starts at 9 a.m. Central. 9 a.m. Central, racing starts. We're going to have, upside down. He got his third lap in, and he's at a 110.6. Alex is 8/10 in front of Andrew Thomas currently. TJ with the 112.1. Dalton with the 112.9. But that's the thing, though. Alex did 3 phenomenal laps, but he had those bobbles. Those kids are going to eat him alive if he does that during the race.
And it's a race. It's not like...
Got 50 seconds left to go. TJ 111.9. Dalton 112.9. Ooh, Shane Alberico 112.3. Shane having a phenomenal run out there. Alex's car just looking rock steady out there. He was super happy with it yesterday in practice to where he came out the driver's stand smiling. Hopefully it's still good for him. He's sitting top seed right now at a 110.6. PJ at a 111.9. Shane at a 112.3. Now let's see if, he bobbles. I was going to say, let's see if he can beat that 110. Because he's gotten 2 clean laps in. This will be his third. He will not beat it, but he will, I can't say definitely yet, but he will most likely be your top seed at a 110.6. All right, waiting on Alberico to finish. Matt is going to try to catch some interviews. Yeah. He's adjusting the camera while we're working it.
Great run out there, buddy. And Plex Spec, you having fun out here?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Right on. Is this your first time doing like a heads-up style race like this?
No, it's probably been like my 4th or 5th.
Right on, bud. Congratulations. Anybody you like to thank?
My dad for letting me do this, and my mom for letting my dad do this. So
Congrats, buddy.
thanks.
You got it. All right, taking Plex Spec there. One of the fast racers. Great job out there. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, back to you, Joe, in the booth.
All right, we'll see if we can get something with Jake Wiggs as well. He got Stadium. I believe Tyler Fleming got SCT, and Alex got Stock Buggy. So Matt's got a load of interviews that's going to be coming through that door. All right, your first heat of Mod 2-wheel coming up. All right, we'll see if we got a couple of quick drivers in this one. We got Mitchell Pavel, Mason Herrick, Jacob Schweisberger, Daniel Bender, Hayden Bearding, Seth Curtis, Tristan Hatcher. From what I heard, Alex is doing a happy dance in the announcer's booth after that phenomenal run he just had, as he should be. We're on the PTZ camera right now. This is super cool. Looking at the backside of the track and taking a look at that driver's stand. I'll tell you what, this is an awesome driver's stand, but it takes a little bit getting used to. It really does. You see adults standing on blocks because it's common practice here. Oh, ready to get this one fired off. Alex running. At least he didn't trip over that tube like I did.
He stopped. Took it slow.
All right, we're going to fire this one up. All right, we're off and running. It's going to be really interesting to see what these mod guys get. Alex Vanderbeek and Rindernick are coming up next. Man, that's got to be tough. Last week, Rindernick was at the Roar Carpet Nationals. Going from carpet to this, it's got to be a shock. All right. Caden lap 2 in, 22.7. He's pulling away already. We'll see what he comes lap 3. A little bit of a bobble, getting close. That tube kind of brings you into it. Oh, no! All right. Okay, now he's just got to do... That was his third lap, but it was still a 1:11.8. And I would say he had about 3 seconds of mistakes in that one. Mason Herrick with a 1:09.8 for his first 3 laps. All right, Mason Herrick throwing it down early. Mason holding out 1:09.4. All right, this is 8 of... Oh, bobble from Mason. That will be just about the end of his seeding run. Daniel Bender up to the number 2. Daniel with the 1:11.3. Daniel Bender out there ripping. Mitchell Pavel moves up to the number 3 spot, also with the 1:11.3. Hayden Bearding, 1:11.3. Jacob Schweisberger, 1:13.8. This is your 2-wheel drive modified. Coming up next is going to be heat number 2 of 2-wheel modified. We're going to have Alex Sturgeon. We're going to have Alex Vanderbeek. We're going to have Tom Rindernick. Hayden Bearding still at a 1:09.2. Mason Herrick, 1:09.4. So Caden Bearding, after a rough start, takes it back. He got a good 3 laps in. Hayden and Mason, the only one sub 110. Now the question is, I want to see what Tom's going to go for in two-wheel and what he's going to go for in four-wheel. There's a couple things he was hitting with this four-wheel where it's like, ooh. We'll see if he can do that with two-wheel as well, but it's a little bit hard to hang it out with two-wheel, obviously. So that's going to be Caden Bearding with a 109.2. Setting the early pace for two-wheel drive modified. Heat number 2 is up right now. We're flying through seeding. All right. Just a reminder, guys, especially tomorrow, like, share, and subscribe. There's going to be fireworks. It's going to be phenomenal. All right, we're on the PTZ. You know, Matt got this fancy wireless system for our cameras. And you know what? I would say the PTZ is working better than it was on a cable. It's smooth. It's responsive. All right. That triple, I'll tell you what, I guarantee in modified and two-wheel 17.5, they're not having issues. That is a tough triple in truck. If you're not square, you're going to slap and end up on your lid. I have destroyed the spoiler on my truck on that thing. Ooh. All right. Oh, no. I'm hearing Tom Rindernick has lost a wheel nut. There he goes. Tom's checked. Just waiting on Alex Sturgeon to check. I don't know if he's checking in. Oh, no, he's standing down there. All right. Alex needs to run up onto the driver's stand. Mm-hmm. All right. Alex running up to the driver's stand. All right. Now, is anybody going to have anything for Caden Bearding's 109.2? I think we're going to see a 107 or better out of one of these guys. And then we got Alex Vanderbeek. Alex Vanderbeek is a Reedy Race Open winner. Dude's got some speed. And then Alex Sturgeon. He's fast as well. All right. All right, this is a 5-car heat. We're going to see what our top seed's going to look like. We're following along with Dave Albrico. Vanderbeek close it in quickly. 22.6 from Vanderbeek. Great first lap. That sets him up for about a 108 if he's consistent. Ooh, 24.1 from Tom. A little bit salty. 23.1 from Nick Gibson. Vanderbeek in with lap number 2, another 22.7. Ooh, little bit. That tube just brings you right into it. It's such a weird timing going down that diagonal straightaway and making that 180. It's tough. But Alex looking smooth out there. He starts out with the 108.7. Sitting in top seed. Tom with the 109.6. Dave with the 110. Now Nick Gibson is going to move up with the 109.9. Alex 108.7 still. Tom moves up to that 2 with the 108.9. Tom's picking it up with a minute 15 left to go. Still 108.7 for Vanderbeek. Ooh, wheelie down that diagonal straightaway. It looks cool, but that's Scrub's time. 40 seconds left. Can Alex hold off Tom? He's doing it so far. 23 won that last time by. Tom with the 23-0. Man, Rindernick needs a hero lap to make this thing happen. Nick Gibson sitting in that number 3 spot, number 5 overall. Oh, Tom takes the lead. Tom with a 108.388. Just about 3.5 tenths over Alex. Tom making it into a nail biter. Let's see if he can put the nail. What's he coming across with? It's going to be 107.9 from Tom Rindernick. Wow. Tom throwing it down at the end there. When he is done marshaling, we're going to have to get an interview with Tom Rindernick. Wait, Nick Gibson got it at the end? Nick Gibson, what? That's awesome. Nick Gibson wasn't even in that. Nick Gibson got it on the last lap. I'm going to have to pull this up now, guys. Yeah, Nick Gibson. Let's see. Got 2. It's not showing me 3. Oh, his last 3 laps are heaters. Is a 22.5, 22.4, 22.7. Oh, man. Nick Gibson, last lap, taking top seed. From 3rd to the top. Phenomenal run. Two tenths between Nick Gibson and Tom Rindernick. Nick with the 107.7, Tom with the 107.9. This is going to be super exciting racing. So we're going to have Nick Gibson starting number 1 in one of the heats, and then we're going to have Tom Rindernick starting number 1 in another one of the heats. All right, this is going to be your first heat of 17.5 two-wheel drive independent buggy. There are a lot of drivers that did not show up for seating tonight. Top Line says he's not a fan of clay, but always fun to watch. Kyle Swanson, going to be a good one tomorrow. Oh, dude, definitely. Top Line says, dude's insane. Yeah, dude, that was insane last 3 laps from Nick Gibson. He was putting down the hero laps. Kyle, I'm surprised you're not here, man. But I get it. Travel spendy. This is a fun track.
Are you having fun out there?
Let me make sure my soil settings are correct in this class. So every single time that we copy the race from last year, I was looking to see if I did it right last year. It looks like I did.
All right, it looks like Alex Eichler and Travis Slover is not out there.
Who wants to get all sweaty with us?
All right, back to the action.
Dealer, I'm getting ready to get a double.
He's waiting for
One more down there, one more.
Waiting for another Marshall. That's the problem with seating is finding marshals. Oh, we got one guy coming to volunteer. Man, we've burned through 9 seating heats in an hour and 10 minutes. We are burning through this.
I thought it would be an hour.
One of 44. Totally, it is a learning experience. So, this is the first time I've ran clay since the 2022 spring champs, and it's not like riding a bike. Yeah, Kyle, it is a bit far for you. Kyle, is your home trackside? All right. Oh, these independent 2 wheels making that triple.
Did you see the Alex turn marshalling? He's turn marshalling and announcing it.
Alex Sturgeon turn marshalling and race directing. Hold on, cameraman Chris is going to catch him this time around. Check that out. There he is on a marshalling cone on the microphone. Oh, Kyle's saying his home track is in Burlington, Wisconsin. Got it. All right. We're waiting for a 3rd lap. And he says they're doing rubber tire this summer, so I'm assuming it's carpet. Oh, one of 44 said he was at a Tamiya Cup race and they're stuck with Tamiya tires. Ooh, that could be tough.
Matthew, the 121.7 as well. And he will be the orange and yellow.
Oh, a little bit of a bobble from, I believe that's Aaron. Oh. There we go. It's still showing our mod seating, but Aaron Kuhn is looking to throw down early for seating. Little bit of mayhem in that triple. Oh, yeah. Aaron Kuhn doing some acrobats out there. Oh, Kyle Swanson saying it's a rubber platform and a rubber surface in Burlington. That sounds interesting. Top line says, I love carpet, no pun intended. It can have two meanings. All right, Aaron's going to win this one, but right now it will refresh. All right, Aaron Kuhn. He's going to be our early leader with Alexander Eicher in the 2 and Kyrie Barrett in the 3. All right, this is going to be your second out of 3 heats of independent 17.5 two-wheel buggy. All right. Race number 11. We're going to get an interview with Nick Gibson after that last seeding run, and we will get back to the racing action in just a moment.
We're here with Nick Gibson. Man, you've always been super fast out there, and Joe had called Tom Rennerneck the winner. I'm like, hey, Gibson got that. He goes, what? Had to re-look back at it. You pulled a heater last 3 laps to take Rennerneck there by 0.2.
Yeah, it was awesome. It goes quick, 3 minutes, but had a little bit of a rough start, but, able to lock it down and get the last 3 laps. That was cool. The track's tricky, Right now it's pretty loose. Hopefully we get some more guys tomorrow, and the track comes a little bit further along, but it's tough right now. So.
Right on, man. Are you looking forward to this kind of different heads-up format?
Yeah, it'll be fun. It's interesting. It seems like us top 3 are a little bit, right now, a little bit further ahead, so it kind of makes it hard because you'll have the top 2 in a heat, and then the third guy, I think it'll end up being Tom, kind of gets a little bit of a better heat. But it's racing, and it all matters in the main.
Right on, man. Congrats.
Yep, thank you.
That's Gibson right there. Going to take that one, guys. Joe, back to you in the booth.
All right, he's still checking people in. We got a full heat. We got Ronnie Wint in this one. We got Chris Brown. We got Quentin Martin. We got a lot of fun guys. I've been racing with Chris and Milo Brown a lot in Minnesota last winter. Milo's been coming along pretty good. All right. We'll see if anybody has anything for Andrew Coons, 117.4. Quentin Martin's car just looks easy to drive, which is pretty important right now. Like Nick said, the track is a little bit loose tonight. I almost wish I had a ghosted set of ellipses for my truck, because I believe right now those tires would be money. Lap number 2 for Quentin Martin, 26.0 that time. Nice wheelie coming onto the straight. Tell you what, with my truck, during practice, I flipped over backwards there a few times. All right, that's his third lap. That's going to put him at a 1:18.6 third overall. Michael at a 1:20.2. Oh, here comes Brendan Orahood. Brendan taking top seat at a 1:15.7. Brendan looking good out there. Double single. Driving smart. You got 55 seconds left to go. That 1:15.7 is going to be tough to beat. Oh, bobble there. That will be the end of his run. Quentin Martin with the 1:18.6. Tim with the 1:19.5. We got 35 seconds left to go in this one. Riley Howard, 1:17.2, sitting second overall, right behind Brennan Orahood. We still have one more heat of independent. Right now, Brennan, I don't believe, can improve his time. He had a crash a lap ago, and the time is expired. Good run. Early run from Brendan Orahood. That one might stick. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Be careful out there. Oh, Brendan, this is his third clean lap. We'll see if he can improve on his 1:15. Going to be tough to do. A little bit wide going in there. Makes a trip. Oh, gets into traffic. Across the loop. He will not improve the 1:15.7. That's going to be tough to beat. We got one more heat of independent coming up. We are 7:23 p.m. Central. We are halfway through seating. We'll be done just before 9 o'clock. Get a good night's sleep. And then be in here early, bright and early tomorrow. All right, I got a couple of homies running in this one. Kyle Sawyer and Milo Brown. Eric Pike in this one as well. Steve Wall, Tim Koob, Cody Irvin, Anthony Santee, and Tyler Lane. 40 plus modified is on deck. All right, we're lined up, ready to go. Oh, still getting people checked in. Oh no, not a Milo.
Shoot cow on turf. Trying to fix
Going
something.
backwards, maybe? Or is it just not going in?
Man, oh man. Gonna throw the body on here in a second. There we go. Seeing if it works.
No.
Oh no.
Roll it across the line again. Just roll it. There you go. Now it works.
There we go. Milo's checked.
All right, so we go. Steve, Tim, Kyle, Milo, Cody, Anthony, and Tyler running.
All right, does anybody have anything for Brendan or a hood?
Steve, here we go. Nice and easy.
Smart start from Steve.
They said I don't think he got practice. He just showed us.
Oh, stuffs her into the tube. Car looks bad loose. Ooh, a little bit of a nose pick right there. Steve with the 30.1. Oh, that's not going to cut her. Kyle with the 28.3. Tim with the 31.3. Milo 27.5. Cody 26.6. Anthony 26.4. So it looks like Anthony Santee, after a couple laps, is potentially going to be your leader in this one. .28 that time from Steve Wall. Tim 29.1. Milo 27.1. Milo's going to be beating the old man here. .135 left to go. This is the third lap for... Oh, that's not going to put him into the top 5. Milo Brown, your leader. Now Anthony Santee, your leader. Anthony Santee with the 117.5. Sitting number 4 overall now. Tyler Lang moves up to the 2. Milo Brown to the 3. .55. So, oh, tough place to crash. Oh, a little bit of acrobatics from the Marshalls. Oh, upside down right by the loop. Anthony Santee. He's sitting at 117.3. That's good enough to put him 3rd overall. See if he can hang on to her. Man, Brendan Orahud, it looks like, you know, I shouldn't call it before it's over, but it looks like Brendan's 115.7 is going to hang in there. A little bit of bobble there. 10 seconds left on the master clock. 40 plus modified buggy coming up next. Anthony Santee, he's going to be starting 3rd overall. Tyler Lang's going to finish in the 2 of the heat. Milo, number 3 in the heat. But Cody Irvin, we'll see how Cody Irvin finishes. He's only like 100th off of Milo right now. This last lap for Cody Irvin is going to be super important. Cody will move in front of Milo Brown on the very last lap. Good run from Cody Irvin. Anthony Santee, though, he's going to be your winner and seeds 3rd overall. So he should be starting 1st in a heat. All right. This is your 40 plus modified. We got Alex Sturgeon, Mac Vanderbeek, Jonathan Haas, Dave Albrico, Seth Curtis, Ronnie Wint, and Orlando Martinez. So the question is going to be, will the battle between Alex Sturgeon and Mac Vanderbeek that's been going on for like 30 years continue in this race? No matter where they race, they could be halfway across the world, and they'll always find each other on the grid. Alex has the advantage. He's been out there twice already. He's been out there once with stock and once with modified. So we're going to see here. All right, still waiting on a few to check. Still need Mac Vanderbeek to check. Ronnie Wint and Orlando Martinez. All right, we're about ready to fire this one off. We're going to need a couple of marshals.
All right, MLS. Stand it up. You got right, stand it up. The order will be John, Alex, Matt, Dave, Seth, and Ronnie. You don't have Orlando in. And I could still use, let's see.
All right. I believe Mini Truggy might be up next. A few of them have gone through tech.
That'd be perfect. Thank you. Let's see. I think we're good.
So, yep, we have two very full heats of Mini Truggy action coming your way. After this 40 plus four-wheel or two-wheel modified, excuse me. That's Jonathan Haas leading you out. Oh, that's about, let's follow along with Alex Sturgeon. Well, you just got to throw that lap away, put your head down, and put in three good ones. We're following along with Alex Sturgeon. He is your race director, shop manager of the HobbyTown HobbyPlex. He brings you all of these phenomenal layouts. He's the one who came up with this heads-up idea. He is your current leader right now with Alberico in the 2, Vanderbeek in the 3, Wint in the 4. Two 23-2s for, getting on his wheels, doing the bicycle. Dave Albrico right now splitting Sturgeon and Vanderbeek. All right, so we are at, give it to me, 110.3 for Alex, 110.5 for Dave Albrico, 12.1 for Mac. So right now, Alex, oh no! Let's see if he's got time for 3 laps. Dave Albrico is going to move up into the lead. For some reason, it's given us lap times and not top 3. It was giving us the top 3, but.
So if you're out, we're looking to close that
So Dave Albrico taking over the lead. Dave Albrico on a 109.9. He's looking to take that top seat. Alex Sturgeon in the 2. But Alex, though, he messed up his 4th lap, and that could have been something. Right now, Alex and Dave are pulling away from Mac a little bit. All right, clock has expired. Let's see if Alex has anything on the last lap for him. I don't know. Great run, though, from Dave Alberico.
Yeah.
It's going to be Alex Sturgeon's going to take it. I'm not sure. I got to listen because it's giving me times and not laps. Nope, Dave's going to get it with the 109.9. All right, we're going to get an interview here.
Got Jake Wiggs here. Dude, amazing run out there. I usually see you in carpet, but doing a little bit of dirt racing this weekend.
Yeah, I used to race dirt all the time. That's how I started, and then last year we got back into it, and we're doing some more dirt this year, so it's going good.
Right on. I've seen it. You've been doing some roundy round stuff lately, too?
Yeah, we opened that up at our store doing some ovals, so definitely a different game, though.
For sure. You guys have also a carpet track there, so carpet and dirt oval?
Nope, just carpet, so we do carpet oval.
Oh, right on. Well, very cool, man. Great to see you, and good luck racing out there.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You got it. All right, that's Wiggs. Always very fast out there. You guys are going to want to look for him in all the races he's in. Joe, back to you in the booth.
All right, this is your first heat of mini truggy. Oh, man. Shu is sitting down in his station. He's been out there getting photos for about 2 hours. Can't wait to see what he uploads. I'll tell you what, Shu always makes my truck look way better than what I can do with it. All right. We got Nick Chestnut in this one. That's our tech guy. Got Chris Brown, Milo Brown. All right, getting ready to line them up here on the PTZ cam. This is your mini truggy. They're all techno out there. Pretty soon, we're going to be seeing T84s. You know what I noticed? Nobody has a Buggy body on them. Oh, we got one with a Buggy body. One with a Buggy body. That is your techno. Jake, oh, that's our tech guy. Jake Concepts makes an awesome Buggy body and regular truggy body as well. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, this is one class I miss. I told all the local guys, I will not be the first one to buy one, but if there's 9 of you, I'll be the 10th one to buy one. Dude, the mini truggy, it's such a fun class. You can put so much power in, and you can just rip, and the truck hangs on. You're not going to be the fastest lap times. It's just about putting down the power. In mine, depending on grip, I went between a 4.5 and a 6.0 in mine. I went down to a 7.5 a couple times, and it's like, this is not fun. So I was always between that 4.5 and 6.0. All right. We're going to be hitting third laps here soon. Milo Brown is your leader as of now. We'll see if he holds on to it. There's your tech guy. Oh, Tim, your leader. Tim Wykins with the 118.1. Milo with the 123.7. Tyler laying up to the 3 with the 121. Oh, now Chris with the 121.4. Yeah, this is definitely, I had a Techno, but I was one of those oddball guys with the velocity conversion kits. And the velocity conversion kits were really good on the AstroTurf and carpet. The Techno was always better on the clay and loose dirt. But now that T84 going to be hitting the market real soon. That's going to be awesome. Check out, while we're following along with this one, check out all of our great sponsors on the bottom of the screen. We got Coyote, ProTech, A-Main Hobbies. We have Troy here from A-Main Hobbies hanging out, making sure everybody's got what they need. Nicest dude I have. One of the nicest dudes I've met in the industry. All right, that's going to be your master clock. Tyler Lang. We'll see what Tyler Lang and Tristan Hatcher can do on this last lap. Tim throwing it on that last lap to bring his time down to a 1:17.3. Tyler Lang to a 1:17.9. So both Tim and Tyler going faster on their last lap. Still waiting on a couple more to finish. Oh, we got an alligator. That's Tristan Hatcher. Tristan Hatcher doing the alligator. Our tech guy finishing it out. Nick Chestnut in and done. Waiting on Charles Koppel, all in, all done. Tim's going to set your early pace of a 1:17.3, but we have heat number 2 of mini truggy action coming your way. All right, this is going to be heat number 2 of mini truggy hitting the track. Alex out there meticulous with that blower. I'll tell you what, in this one, we got Dane Gangler, man, and we got Jonathan Haas, and we got Dylan Haas. They are your Truggineers. expect for Dane Gangler to throw down a heater. Oh, looks like we got another Buggy body out there. But again, though, there's a lot of full truck bodies out there, which is cool to see. Okay. We're about almost ready to fire this one. Oh, they're going for that double. So you might laugh when you see that, but in modified wheeler, guess who's going to be going for that? That's going to be a big double to make. Yep. And then they're quadding the double in the back. So you're going to want to stick around for four-wheel drive modified. Coming up after this one is going to be your first heat of 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy. We got 2 heats of expert 13.5 four-wheel buggy. We have 3 heats of independent four-wheel drive buggy, and we got 2 heats of mod wheeler. Man, I'll tell you what, guys. If you're not here, you should jump in your car, sign up, get your hour of practice tomorrow, and join this one. Oh. Oh, no. That's a tough start. Supra, I don't believe there are any of the new associated truggies out there. If anybody could have gotten one, it would have been Alex Vanderbeek, and Alex is not a mini truggy guy. Alex and Mag Vanderbeek. Oh, a little bit of a nose pick there from Sam White. I am really excited. So to get the length out of that mini truggy, they swept the arms. And yeah, so that is a buggy length chassis. Sam White's still your leader. I think that's going to change here in lap 3 because Dane Gangler with the 23.9 and 25.3. Dane's going to be taking the lead here. Quentin Martin might have something to say about that as well, though. All right, we're hitting our third laps. It's going to be Dane Gangler on a 1:13.8. The only time I've beaten Gangler in a mini truggy race here is when he broke. Matt Robinson with the 1:16.6. John Haas 1:16.9. Oh, he went for it. Oh, there's no Marshall there. That's a tough one. All right. Now let's see if Dane is still your leader. I don't think his 1:13.8 is going to be touched, but we'll see. Oh. Dane getting through traffic. He's got clear track in front of him for like a minute. Not going for that double this time. Matt Robinson 1:16.0. John Haas 1:16.9. I wonder what wing Dane Gangler's running, or if he just painted a regular one. A lot of guys out here like to run the plastic wing. You know, I would rather just cut out a new wing every week. The wing is so important, and people a lot of people don't put enough emphasis on it. Oh, bobble from Dane. But his 113.8 is going to hold Matt Robinson with the 115.9, John Haas 116.9. David Wykins and Quentin Martin moving up as well. Great run out there from Dane Gangler. John Haas going around for one more, see if he can improve that 115.3. Still waiting on John Haas to finish. Oh, here's John Haas in, and 114.8 out of John Haas. John Haas throwing it down. 1 of 44. It is not a stretched out mini 8. So what's happening? So the mini truggy is its own chassis, its own class. The Techno one is based off of their 4-wheel drive buggy. The associated one is also based off of their 4-wheel drive buggy. So it's based off of a 4-wheel drive buggy, but they have their own suspension components and whatnot to make it into a truck, to get the length out of it and what have you. All right, this is going to be your expert 13.5 4-wheel drive buggy hitting the track. This is race number 16. Oh, yeah. So 1 of 44. So earlier I was talking about the velocity conversions, and I did a conversion of the 22X4. And it was actually really good. It was just very, very fragile and a little inconsistent. All right, we're off and running. We got Wiggs, Connor Herrick, Ashley McCormick, Shane Alberico. Got some quick racers in this one. Yep. Yeah, I don't believe Velocity does the conversion kits anymore. I think they are oval only now at this point. They're coming out with their own oval car, not just a conversion. The oval world is excited for it. All right. Lap number 2. All right, let's see what lap number 3 is going to bring them. 22.2 last time for Shane Alberico. Shane's a quick kid. 108.2 for Alberico. Shane has some speed going on right now. All right. Sorry that our top 5, we get fed from the house system, and it's just not updating correctly. So we apologize. 144, yes. Mini truggies are based off of 1/10. It's a 1/10 class. It's a lot of fun. Jake Wiggs in that number 2 spot. Connor Herrick in the 3. Oh, traction roll from Shane. So his... Oh, somebody broke coming onto the straightaway. All right. Oh, 144, no problem. I have no problem explaining a mini truggy. I used to love that class. 15 seconds left to go. It's going to probably be Shane in this one. We'll see. Oh, whoa. Shane tumbles off the stairs. He's running that new TLR, testing out the strength. Jake getting done with the 22.7 in the... All right. Wait. I'm still waiting. I couldn't hear who got that one, but it was close between Shane, Jake, and Connor. Looks like Shane got it. So is Shane 107.2, Dalton 107.4, Jake 107.9. So super close between them three. Tacoma Chris checking in. Shout out to cameraman Chris. Cameraman Chris will be in race number 20. Cameraman Chris is wondering, is Tacoma Chris doing oval next weekend? At Hobby Action. We got Owen Vanderbeek, Andrew Thomas, TJ Williams out here to throw down some hot laps. Oh man, we only have a few more heats left. It's about 8 o'clock here in Omaha, Nebraska. Tacoma Chris says, negative Ghost Rider, I'll be out of town. He'll be in Laughlin. Laughlin? Are you going to be gambling? I think that's all there is to do in Laughlin. Just gamble. All right, we'll see if anybody has anything for Shane Albrico's 107.29. I see a handful of drivers in this race that can do it. TJ's one of them, and that's who we are following right now. Oh, Tacoma's gambling and doing river action. So TJ, I've been racing with this kid since he was just a Plex specker. He's really picked up some speed the last few years. Ooh, going a little wide. Wonder if that's just the line now, just going a little wide into that section. 23-0 that last time for TJ. He is on lap number 3. smooth through the double-double. Step up down the stairs. Tight in that time. Here he comes, TJ. 22.5 that time. That's 107.9. That will put him 4th overall. We'll see if he can bring it up. Chad Rubin King on, Owen Vanderbeek, 109.8. Andrew with the 108.6. TJ 107.9, not improving. But he got a 22.5 last time. TJ super consistent in those mid-22s. This is your second heat of Expert 4-wheel. I believe we have Independent Net. Is that next? Yes, Independence next. Ooh, 107.9 still for TJ. Shane's a 107.2. He is your top seed so far. But TJ is doing the same lap after lap. TJ just picked up a couple tenths, 107.6. Andrew on a 108.6 in the 5. Ooh, Owen 107.7 on the, bobble out of TJ. That's going to be it for TJ. So now Owen's on a run. Owen in and, we're following along with Owen. Owen, 107.290. He is tied with Shane Albrico right now for that top seed. It is a tie. Let's see what happens on this last lap. Can Owen get a hero? Last lap going in a little wide. Let's see here over the triple clean. Hit that double. It's going to be... I don't know how they're going to call this. Live time says... Shane Albrico's going to win the tie. Shane, I don't know how, but Shane Albrico, your top seed. I don't know how, it's a tie. Owen Vanderbeek also. So. So we're going to see if we can get an interview with Shane. He should be coming out. He just marshaled. Oh, man. Oh, man, this is why you guys got to watch seeding. We had a tie. All right, hitting the track now is your first heat of Independent. Still waiting for Shane to, come out of the track area. I see Wiggs. I see Herrick. No Shane. Well, let's check out this. We got Kyle Sawyer in this one. You got Matt Robinson. Matt Robinson having an excellent mini truggy run. right, we are off and running. Follow along. Oh, Matthew Bumming. All right, this is 18 of 22. Matthew with the 27-2 with the bobble. That ain't bad. Nick with the 27-5. Sam 25-8. 25-2 from David. 23-8 for Matt Robinson. Oh, a little bit of a off-road excursion for Matthew. We're going to follow along with Kyle Sawyer. He just got a 25-7. Kyle Sawyer is also one of those 3D printing gurus. Has his own 3D printing company.
Oh yeah, the next race.
Oh, Kyle Sawyer got 3 and is upside down. So Kyle's got a 118.3 right now. Matt Robinson's going to take the lead with a 113.6. All right, we got 1:05 left to go. Matt Robinson, 113.6. Charles, 117.0. Kyle, 118.3. All right. Charles, 115.9. Matt's still looking great out there. 113.6 is his seed time. Bounces off a tube. So his run is done. But 113.6, so definitely hang your hat on that. Matthew after a rough start got down to a 114.6. He's sitting 2 overall. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Matt Robinson's going to take that one with the 13.6. Matt coming at the end there with a 14.4. Charles with a 15.4. Great recovery from Matthew. I'd say it's Buman. He had a really rough start and turned her on at the end. All right, we're going to be hitting race number 20 of 22. We're on 19 now, excuse me. We're on 19 now. Cameraman Chris is in 20. Guys, you're going to want to stick around because 21 and 22 are your four-wheel modified buggy heats. You're going to see different lines. All right, Milo Brown's in this one as well. Steve Wall, Ronnie Wint, Kyrie Barrett. Brennan Orahood's in this one. Now, Orahood got top seed for 2-wheel. We'll see if he can get it for 4-wheel. Matt Robinson just threw down one heck of a run, though. All right. Alex is checking in transponders. Still waiting, checking in. I don't know what else we're waiting on, though. Oh. Milo checked in. This is also why it's awesome to have a seating round on Friday. So tomorrow's going to fly. All right. Does anybody have anything for Matt Robinson? Brennan Orahood took top seed in... Oh, but Brennan upside down immediately. That's Kyrie Barrett. Passes him. All right. Brennan with a rough lap number 1. Has plenty of time to get 3 good laps in. That one's going to be a little rough with a rollover. He's at a 27.7. He's definitely going to be in the 23s. Everybody with a little bit of a rough first lap there. Steve Wall, quickest one first time around with the 26.1. Brennan with the 25.6 that last time by. Following along with Brennan Orahood, your top seed for 17.5. And oh, gets a little loose. Holding the throttle a little bit too long going down those stairs. 25.0, so he's not into the top 5 quite yet. He will be if he gets another clean lap. Ooh, you got Riley Howard taking the lead with a 1:18.1. Let's see if Orahood gets around him. He does. Orahood on a 1:14.9. Sitting 3rd overall. You know, if you sit 3rd overall, you're almost better off. It's getting a little wild going down those stairs. If he calms down a little bit, he could bring this time down. Oh, Brennan down to a 1:12.9. Ronnie Wint in the 2. Oh, Ronnie Wint on a 13.4. That's going to be it for Brennan Orahood, but the top seed, 12.9. Ronnie Wint, we're following along with him right now. He's at a 13.4. One heck of a run for Ronnie Wint. Ronnie's one of those guys that runs everything at the HobbyPlex. He did the endurance race with Matt, Chu, and I, and Brandon Wynn. Ronnie was on the winning team. All right. It looks like Brennan Orahood's going to reset top seed at 12-9. Little bit of a rough one from Brennan, but he threw 3 good laps together. Ronnie went 13-4. Riley Howard with the 14-4. Good run from Riley Howard. Milo Brown's on his last lap. We'll see if he can do anything great. Nope, Milo's going to sit in that number 6 overall position. All right, coming up next is going to be race number 20, your final heat of 13.5 independent. All right, our final heat of 13.5 independent coming up next. Then we have 2 heats of 4-wheel drive modified. We're trying to get done. I don't think we're going to get done by 8:30. Alex wants to get done by 8:30. I don't think that's going to happen. We'll see if anybody's got anything for Brennan Orahood's 12-9. Got cameraman Chris. You got Jeff Krasinski, Alexander Eicher, Anthony Santi. We got a little bit of speed in this one. All right, 1 of 44. I am looking forward to seeing you in the chat tomorrow. But if you're still watching live, you're definitely going to want to stick around for our 4-wheel drive modified coming up next.
I would love to have a volunteer marshal. We're going to have to talk about this tomorrow. These
Definitely for race 22 as well. And Nick Gibson's in the next one. He took top seat for 2-wheel.
I need one more person. I know it sucks, but there's 2 white buckets that are open. You can't leave one of them open.
Still looking for marshals. Worst part of being a race director.
Marshall. One person help Marshall. It would be awesome. Otherwise, these guys are going to be hurt.
All right. Looking to fire this one off. Still looking for a marshal or 2, though.
All right, here we go. Charles, we go done. Called it Chris Miller. I don't know why he puts Chris's all together. Charles Cowell, Chris Miller, Chris Graham, Chris Brown, Jeff Tim, Alexander.
Cameraman Chris. We'll see if he's got anything. I think he will. See if he can pull off a top 5.
Miller. Raven Shore.
Fall off, Chris.
Brown.
We're following along with cameraman Chris right now. Running his signature white faded into purple with yellow wheels. Cameraman Chris moving into the lead, first lap of a 25.5. Seems like 25-2 from Tim Wykins. 23-9 from Anthony Santee. Ooh. Ooh, a little bit of a case there. Ooh, that's going to reset his 3 laps. 25-5 that time from Chris. (24-3) from Santee. I have a feeling Anthony Santee's going to be our early leader if he can get a 3rd lap in. Chris Mueller, 24-8 that last time by. Not quite into our top 5 yet. Tim Wykins moves up into the lead. Anthony Santee. Anthony Santee puts it up top. 12-2. Tim with the 13-6 to put her 4th overall. Cameraman Chris is sitting 3rd, not quite into the top 5. Anthony Santee. Tim's getting quicker though. 13-2. Following along here with Santee. Tim Wykins with the 24-8. Ooh, that will be it for Anthony Santee. Throwing down one heck of a run, though. I think that top seat is going to hold for Anthony. Following along with cameraman Chris now. Chris moves up to... Chris with the 13-1. Chris is sitting 3rd overall right now. Turning it on late into the seating heat. He's on them raw speeds. Oh, it goes a little slow. Careful around the marshals. I think that's going to be it from Chris, but one heck of a run from Chris. We'll see if Tim has anything on his last lap for cameraman Chris. So cameraman Chris should be starting front row in a heat tomorrow. Chris is going to finish with a 13-1. A great run from Anthony Santee. Oh, Tim's going to move up. Oh, last lap, Tim moves up to 2 overall. That drops cameraman Chris to 4th. But Tim with a 12-9 on his last lap. But Anthony Santee, your top seed with the 12-3.
Trade off of my camera for a second. Or yeah, go to PTZ.
Yeah. All right. We're on the PTZ camera. Great run from Anthony Santee. Odd wheeler, guys. It is dark up on that driver's stand. Got Mason Herrick, Mitchell Pavel up there, Jonathan Haas.
That's good? Good, okay.
All right. Getting them checked in. This is your first heat of 4-wheel modified. All right. Everybody except for Dave Albrico is checked.
Oh, Nick.
Yep. Nick Gibson's the one who TQ'd two-wheel, and he did it on his final 3 laps. We'll see if he's got anything out there. See if he can do it twice. Following along with Mitchell Pavel. A little bit of a wheelie coming down the hill. Oh, he's not going for the quad. That's the thing. You're going to have to use that modified out there. 23.0 for Mitchell's first lap. 25.1 for Haas. That's 26.5. 21.9 for Nick Gibson. Oh, he goes for it, but he cases. But he's doing what he has to. 24.3 for lap 2. We're going to see if Mitchell will quad it this time around. Nope. He thought about it. He hit that throttle twice like, tumble down the stairs, gets hung up on a tube. Dave Albrico with the 22.6 that time by. Good lap for Dave. Oh, Mitchell is having a rough lap number 3. So see if he can get 3 good ones in. Nick with a 105.9. Let's follow along with Nick Gibson. Dave with the 107.8. Nick isn't going for that quad either. That might be a mistake. We'll see. Because in practice, Rinderdick and Vanderbeek were hitting that quad. Ooh, a little bit of a bobble. 21.9 hot lap from Nick. That is quick. I believe, I don't know if the track's capable right now, but I believe I heard a 20.9 out of Tom in practice. Yes. This track is so large that in the wintertime, we run A scales for the Techno Winter Series. Another 21.9 for Gibson, still on a 105.9. We'll see if he can reset this. God, those stairs look really tough with the wheeler. Nick not doing anything wild. 21.8 that time. Let's see what his third lap's going to look like. This is what he did in two-wheel. His last 3 laps were the best. 21.9, 21.8. Oh, rejected on the tube. He's going to finish with a 105.9. Man, valiant effort, though, from Nick Gibson. Oh, upside down. Kind of no man's land. But 33.4, that is a salty last lap. 105.9, 107.8 from Albrico, Mason Herrick, 107.9. All right, your final race of the night. It's 8:30. No. I am exhausted, so a little behind the scenes. I practice all day with my truck because I've been trying to learn how to drive on clay again. And I have been on the struggle bus. I am exhausted. I can't wait to go to bed. All right.
Probably won't practice until like 9 again. 8:30.
All right. We got Alex Vanderbeek, Dylan Haas, Tom Rindernick, Daniel Bender, Caden Bearding, Dane Gangler. Dane Gangler got down to like a 113 in his mini truggy. Oh, there's 20. There's a mini bee melee on Sunday. Now the question is Shu going to go up to the hobby shop and buy a mini bee?
Oh, and he did it.
Or is Shu going to run the melee with my truck?
Oh, and he was,
That's the question. No, we're interviewing
maybe,
Shu here.
Maybe we're gonna look into the logistics of that.
Okay. Yeah. Shu just picked up, so right this weekend up in the hobby store, they have a deal on the 10T re-releases just for this weekend. And he did pick one of those up as well. And he is going to be spending a ton more on the extra Tamiya kits up there, I'm sure. I've never seen Shu leave a hobby shop without one Tamiya.
yeah, he needs one.
That there's a 50th anniversary up there, and the HobbyPlex is not overcharging their customers. They are charging what they're supposed to, which is fantastic. All right. Let's see what we got here, boys. 105.9, Alex Vanderbeek first. Alex is fast, man. So Alex is going for that double-double.
Yeah, the kid that was doing the quad during practice, he broke. That's his broke his racing.
Alex, safe first lap, 22.7. $24.0 for Dylan Haas. Bender 24.0. Tom 22.2. I'm telling you though, Nick was on a heater. If he would have got that last lap, he did a 21.9 and 21.8, and had an unfortunate last lap of that seed. 22.4 from Vanderbeek. My RC's only checking in. How's it going, buddy? You tuned in for the last seeding race of the evening. So 107.9 for Vanderbeek. He's going to drop that down. I'm sure of it. Tom's going to take the lead at a 106.3. 4/10 behind Nick Gibson. Tom's going for the quad. Ooh, that screwed up his step up, though. That's the thing with that quad. Yeah. Tom's just sending it. This lap's just gonna... He's gonna have to reset. We'll see if he can get 3 laps in. A little bit tough coming onto that straightaway. Is Nick Gibson gonna get a double top seed over Tom? Yeah, they're not going for it, Alex is saying. 22.4 from Tom. So he's on a start. Let's see if he can get in those 21s. He was doing it in practice. I think the track has lost a bit of grip. The track needs water. Um, 0.18 from Tom. Now let's see what we can do here. Lap number 3. This is going to be his... He'll have one more after this. So... Oh, he's really sending it there. Oh, he almost cased that. 21.9. 106.2. This is going to be his last good lap. Down the stairs. Keep it clean, Tom. Oh, Nick Gibson's going to be your top seed. So Nick Gibson, when he comes out from marshaling, we're going to get an interview with him. Man, Tom had that, but he did the same thing as Nick. That last lap bit him. My RCs, yes, I am racing stadium truck. I am doing extremely mediocre. But you know what? I'm not last, so I'm happy about it. So we will try to get an interview with Nick Gibson, and we will do our outro. So we're on the interview camera. Matt is looking for Nick. He should be coming out. He was just marshaling. Oh, he's blowing the track off currently from what I've heard. All right. And there's Nick coming in the door.
Well, it wasn't a fluke. 2-wheel and 4-wheel for today must feel good going into tomorrow.
Yeah, it feels good. Still, I don't know. I don't feel the best out there, but I just try to almost drive tight as I can, slow down a little bit. It seems like that's where the grip's at. I mean, if you're barely wide at all, you're pushing or you're loose. But it was fun. 4-wheels, it's tricky out there. I see some lines Tom's doing out there. In warm-up, he was quadding the back left section, so I have to keep an eye on that. If grip comes up, that'll be interesting. But, yeah, super excited. Thanks to Team Associated, J Concepts, Boom RC, BBB Designs, and everybody that gets me to these races. Thank you. And you guys as well for putting this on.
Congrats, man. And, hey, you got a lot of heads-up racing tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, it'll be fun. Thank you.
You got it. All righty, guys. That's it there from Nick Gibson. Your top seed in 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive. Back to you, Joe, in the booth.
All right. Right now, just practice going on for the next 20-some minutes. We're going to do a quick outro. We got to move in front of the camera properly. It's right in front of my pits. Am I over far enough, Matt? All right.
All right. Well, Joe, it's all done for the day, and overall, I think Nick Gibson, kind of one of the trendsetters there. We would think Tom Rennerneck would have it down.
Tom was on one, dude.
I could see him kind of walking off, and maybe he's not too happy with the setup.
I think right now people should not change anything. The track is dried out tonight. The temperatures have cooled. It's going to be a different track tomorrow.
Most definitely. So we're looking forward to it. Thank you guys for tuning in with us here. And, man, it feels like it's been a longer day than what it really has. We need to get some rest so we can stay awake with you guys tomorrow.
We've been here since 10 a.m.
Yeah.
You and Shu have been working, and I've been trying to learn how to drive on clay again, and
I know your rear spring's even coming off on your
Is
truck.
it?
Oh man.
Oh, that's it. That's my
rookie.
problem right there.
What a rookie.
I know. Such a rookie move.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in with us here for the Heads Up 110 Scale Spring Championship.
I'm
here
so
at
excited for tomorrow.
HobbyPlex, and I think it's going to be a really cool race. So be sure to tune in tomorrow. I do believe we're starting up at what? Is it 9 or 10 o'clock?
9 a.m. qualifying starts.
9 a.m., whatever time zone this is.
Central Standard
Right
Time.
on. So we're looking forward to it. Thank you to HobbyTown, HobbyPlex, and Alex Sturgeon really helping us get to this race. All of you for tuning in, and we're looking forward to some awesome battles throughout the weekend.
And like I said, guys, I know it's just seeding. Viewership might not be high right now, but tomorrow, man, share the living crap out of this because it's gonna be spectacular.
It's gonna be awesome. Well, thank you guys. We're all done for the night. I know the team is tired, hungry, and we need to get some
I
rest.
gotta wash my tires. Look at that.
All right, you guys have a great night, and we'll see you soon. Good night, everybody.
Have a good one, guys.